Hey gems, it's the Moon Mage. Welcome to my channel. Today I am going to do a general reading for you all. I am going to be focusing on what it is the spirit wants you to know at this time. So this is meant to be guidance, to give you perspective, and hopefully, you know, to provide some kind of healing or empowerment, self-empowerment. Okay, so I will put the timestamps below for when the reading actually starts. I am going to shuffle first and lay out the cards before I start giving a message of what I'm receiving. Okay, so if this video does resonate with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. I will be posting somewhat regularly, and so I want to make sure that my messages get across to as many people as possible who will resonate with whatever comes up, the messages that come up, and you know, who need healing, who need to hear it. Okay, so that is my intention for this reading and any reading that I do on this channel. So let's get right into it. Again, I will put the timestamps below, and let's see what Spirit has to say. So, I am also going to put a description of what decks I'm using in this reading and where you can get them, hopefully. Okay, so this is the Mahogany Tarot. It is my favorite rendition of the Ruygt, and it will again be in the description box. So let's see, what does Spirit want you to know at this time? Two of Wands. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? Strength. What does Spirit want you to know at this time? Six of Pentacles. I see that the crystal ball decided that it wanted to start moving. I wonder what that means. Three of Swords. Okay, actually I'm going to leave it right there. I am going to clarify these with the Spacious Tarot. Also one of my favorite decks. So let's see. Let's clarify the Two of Wands, please, with Death. Let's clarify Strength. Guardian of Swords. I believe that is the Queen of Swords. The Six of Pentacles is clarified with the Lovers. And the Three of Swords with the Four of Swords. Great. Let's see. Let's get some general energies. This is the Price of Love Oracle by Krystal Banner. Boundaries. Ego. Trapped. What does Spirit want you to know right now? Euphoria. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know right now? This is the African Goddess Rising. What does Spirit want you to know right now? Sarah Lakali, Divine Lineage. We have Mat, Giving and Receiving. Tituba, Feeling Safe. And one more, radical rebirth, Buya Nahanda. Sorry if I butchered that. Like I just butchered that. And let's see, let's get some astrological. This is the expansion pack for the Spacious Tarot. We have connection, Taurus. Yeah, not all of the cards are astrological, so let's get 2 more. We have offering, Leo. Interesting how the oracle cards are over there and the zodiac signs came out over here. And are there any? Okay. Actually, I'll do that one last. Let's do Indigo Angel cards. And then we'll see. We'll start reading the message, okay? We have nature. Allow love. And then last but not least, we're gonna get some getting into the Vortex cards. We have our source is one of love, not of condemnation. Oh, I didn't even turn on the candles. I knew something felt off. Let's see. I'm gonna have to turn them on. Billions of us are living in perfect diversity. And flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. Okay, let's see. Can I light these candles really quickly? That was a very bad British accent. Don't hate on me. Let's see. I had to light them. So sorry that they weren't on. Okay, so here we go. Just clearing some energy, clearing some hair. All right, I think that you guys are in a really good place right now. I think that you've been through a lot, and that's why you're here. Most people that watch tarot readings have been through very difficult circumstances, and they're just looking for guidance on how to overcome it, or, you know, just move on, that kind of thing. And I think that you, or some reassurance that they're on the right path. I do think that you are on the right path. I think that you've been breaking down certain toxic behaviors of your own and getting rid of them. I think there are certain things that you're not tolerating from other people that once you were felt victim to, and now that you've created strong boundaries, you have really become a lot healthier. I think that you have been working on letting go from people who were not good for you, and instead replacing the pain that they caused and the anger towards them, replacing that with love and compassion, because you understand that at this point in your life you only want to give love in order to receive love. I think that is something that you've really been focusing on. I think that there's a lot of tension on you right now, or maybe if not right now, then when you open your heart is what I'm hearing. You may be more of a homebody right now, or just really taking care of yourself, your body, your mentality, your spirituality. You may be spending a lot of time in nature to clear your mind. You may also be leaving offerings to ancestors or deities in nature. You may be communicating with the spirit world more often, or with your ancestors more often, because you are trying to build a strong connection between you and your guides, your spirit guides, whoever they are, and because you feel a certain trust that they will lead you and guide you in the right direction. Okay, I think that you are going through a new beginning, a rebirth here. You are trying to redefine yourself, and it's maybe taking you some time to figure out what it is that you want to pursue at this time in your life. You feel like there's so much opportunity now that you've let go of your past situations. I think there's not a lot that you will tolerate at this time that is not good for you, or not toxic, or is toxic rather. You're taking things slow. You are choosing wisely. If you are choosing to connect with other people, you're really careful about that. You are not rushing into things, like you're not really doing the whole one night stands, or going out with different people every week or every day, or you're just really taking things slow. I do believe that whoever is coming into your life that's new, or who maybe just appeared, is reciprocal. Or if somebody new has just come, you have to just take it slow, so you read the situation better. Leo and Taurus are very loving signs. Taurus is a very nurturing sign. It can be more motherly, Empress-like. Leo is more spotlight. Very dramatic signs. But signs where people do understand their worth and know their worth. At least the people around them. Leos definitely generally know their worth. Taurus, they are the Empress, so they know how to get their way. And I think that the more that you revel in these energies of comfort, of loving, of knowing your worth, of and not really budging from that kind of energy, then you're really going to receive or have that mirrored to you in a relationship. You know, I think that you have been miscreating a little bit in your life. There may have been a little bit of a pattern where you keep attracting maybe narcissistic people, or you know, people that don't have your best intentions, or just like don't really understand what it is that they want, so it just ends up causing confusion, and you know, they may end up running away because they're not ready, or you know, they may end up choosing somebody else, and you know, all of that is ending, because that you've already learned your lesson through that. It's kind of an old situation, an old pattern. It could be ancestral, if I didn't say that already, but there are just, the karma has ended, and now you're kind of at a new slate, very clean slate. And so now your connections are more fulfilling and more satisfying. Those are the only ones that you are allowing in your life right now. And so you will not tolerate anything else. Maybe some of you were trapped in your own ego for a very long time, and that has caused people to leave you as well, you know, or you guys weren't able to talk things through in a way that was healthy. You know, maybe you couldn't see the other person's side because your ego got in the way, and you've learned from that, and now you just want to focus more on what would make you happy. Now that you kind of had an ego death, I do think that some of you have had a recent ego death, or if not multiple, to get to this place of newness, of giving and receiving, of really going after the love that you deserve and you're capable of giving another person. I think that there's a lot of you who don't believe that you are capable of finding that perfect person for you, or just like a person that is willing to be a partner for you, or you know, to work, wants to work with you. It doesn't always have to be a love relationship either. I know I am directing this towards love because that's kind of, it could have been a work situation as well, where you know, you may have felt stabbed in the back, you know, by a coworker, or you know, in unhealthy environments where your boss had a super big ego and couldn't see past that, so you felt like you were underappreciated, and maybe you just like, or you recently left that situation and you're much more happier now, and you are proud of yourself because you understand your value, and you know that whatever is coming next is going to be related to your passions. And so moving forward, you will only do things that make you happy in that way. I think that some of you are going to really are focusing on creating strong and stable relationships with clients. You know, consistent is what I'm hearing. Making strong connections with people. I think in some of these past relationships that no longer serve you, whether it was romantic or familial, or with colleagues, the ones that you left behind has now made room for new relationships that really resonate with your soul, that feel right, like your tribe. They're starting to come in. And they recognize you. They see your light. When you allow love, when you open your heart, then other people are really able to see your radiance. Some of you have natural gifts that you were not able to really express until you left these toxic situations, these negative situations. And now that you are free of them, more people are noticing you. So the springtime and the summertime can be very significant. Leo has come out twice with the actual Leo card and strength. The death card is Scorpio. The lovers is Gemini. So we have fire, air, and we have all the elements. Water and Taurus. We have 3 fixed signs, 1 mutable. Yeah, I think that a lot of you are really taking it slow now. Because you want to do this right. You want your next situation to be long term. So you've recognized the patterns. During this time that if you are in limbo still, or you're still trying to see what it is that you want to be, excuse me, I'm clearing some air. You want to see what it is that, I'm sorry, the yawn really sidetracked me. I don't really remember what I was going to say now. But yeah, I think that by you giving your energy and offering it to others, other people will recognize your gifts. Okay? And so work on your self-healing, work on feeling safe in your own energy, and still keeping firm boundaries against those that maybe have themselves in the forefront and don't really consider you and your thoughts and your, experiences, they don't, pay attention to them, or they are just irrelevant at this point, You are birthing a new life. Okay, I want to read this one. Our source is one of love, not condemnation. When you pay attention to the way you feel and deliberately choose more thoughts that feel good while you think them, you will begin to recognize the nature of your broader non-physical desires. The majority of negative emotions that you feel are not because the subject of your thoughts is wrong, but instead because you are condemning something that your source does not condemn. Your source is one of love, not of condemnation. So try not to perceive anything as bad. I do understand, trust me, that horrible things happen to many of us. They've happened to me, and multiple times in multiple situations, and I am at a place where I understand why these things have happened, and although I don't want to experience these things ever again, I do recognize the value of having these kinds of experiences, and so I focus my energy on being grateful for the lessons. The universe doesn't bring these horrible things in our lives to hurt us or punish us. They bring them in our lives to show us where we are vibrationally putting our energy. Okay? So it's about rewiring, it's about really being conscious of our thoughts and consciously making an effort to change them and to uplift ourselves when we have these thoughts. Not, getting upset when we have a negative thought. That's just gonna keep the pattern going, keep the momentum going. But it's more about recognizing the feeling, accepting it, and allowing it, because it's natural to feel bad things, and then letting it go. It's the letting go part that we really have to work on, okay? And because when we don't let go, it's like the next card, flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence, right? So when we keep thinking a thought that is the opposite of what it is that we want in our lives, that thought is just going to keep creating what we don't want. So the premise has to be something that will attract what you do want, okay? So you can start writing things down in a notebook. You can start stretching my legs. You can start speaking to the universe with affirmations. You can really try to get the energy flowing in a direction that that is towards your desires. And remember that opportunities are endless, okay? There's so much that we can do in our lives, in our lifetimes, and we really just have to work on creating. Understand that we are the magicians, we are the sorceresses, we are, the ones that create our own reality. So what is it that you do want to create in your life now that you've let the bad go, or you've accepted it, or you're past it, you're past this cycle. This is a cycle that has completed, okay? And you're creating a new version of yourself and a new life, okay? So right now, just focus on creating that new life and manifesting what it is that you do want, monitoring your thoughts and staying focused, okay? Because even if it doesn't show up right now or tomorrow or whenever, this week, you know, or even in a month, it's gonna happen. You know, you're going to receive what you want with patience, okay? And keep working on yourself and it'll happen sooner. I truly believe that. As long as you keep on happening and expecting that you will receive what you want, as far as like the perfect job or the perfect relationship and everything, and not being so specific about like who is gonna hire you, like what company is gonna hire you or what person's gonna be with you. You know, these things, there's free will that you have to consider as well. So just keeping it general as far as, you know, I want a safe and loving and romantic and honest relationship. Then any person will come and reflect that, okay? I want a job where the environment is healthy, and you know, they give us free lunches on Fridays and they allow us to really express ourselves, and they listen to us, and they really pay us really well. You know, if you focus your energy on that without getting specific about like what company is going to give that to you, then you will receive that, whether it's with that company that you think it's going to be or not, okay? So this is what I have for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if it resonated with you, just please like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to connect with you further and just get these messages across to as many people as possible who will resonate and, you know, feel empowered with them. So thank you again, and until next time.